You studied biology. Very good. Okay. Um, about biology, what is the best part you love about it, Miss Haneen? Do you have something special you
I
love
think
about biology?
it's when
Yes.
I have information about many. Yes, are you
Mhm.
listening?
Yes, I am listening. Yes, I can hear you. Hmm.
Yes. I think it's the part when I get information about so many indicators in the world that I have never heard about them.
Hmm. Very good. Good. That is fantastic. It's good to know that. Good. Thank you. And thank you. Maybe Mr. Ammar Al Shaheen, would you like to introduce yourself to the beautiful group here? Mr. Ammar, can you hear me? Okay, no problem. If you are new to the class, uh, okay, you can tell us who you are, and inshallah we are going to start the class within 1 minute. So this class is recorded just for your information. Okay, we can start talking about the first topic, which is violence. The word violence. Let's start talking about this word. Is it a noun, a verb, or an adjective?
It's a noun.
It's a noun. So, what is the adjective of violence? Mm-hmm. Anybody knows?
I think it's violated.
Violated is the verb, Miss Anwar. Very good. But the adjective is via. Yes. So violence is the noun, but violent with T is the adjective. Okay. So he is a violent man because of his violence. Good. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So if I ask you a question about violence nowadays, what types of violence that you can see, okay, in our country or in the place where you work or where you at? Can you tell me any type of violence that you could see every day, I would say, in your life? Can you name any type of
I
violence?
think,
Mm-hmm.
I think unemployment is the most common violence in our country, and
Mm-hmm.
also the job insecurity.
Very good. Thank you. That is really nice. That's a beautiful answer. Thank you, Miss Haneen. Good. And any other types of violence that you are witnessing or been watching or seeing, okay, in your country or maybe the place where you work? Any type of violence? I can help you with this,
Well, I
Miss
think
Anwar.
nowadays,
Yes.
especially with the social media apps,
Mm-hmm.
we can see the bullying, the
Uh-huh.
verbal violence,
Yes. So bullying
in
is
the
a bad.
comments.
Yes.
People are
Mm-hmm.
bullying the shape, the physical appearance,
Uh-huh.
and everything
That is
on
correct.
the society on social media.
Okay. The way we speak, the way we dress, the way we eat, the way we walk. So people are bullying other people. But Miss Anwar and the other ladies and gentlemen, what is the reason behind bullying? What do you think? What is the reason behind people doing such a bad thing? Anybody
I
knows?
think it's a
Mhm.
psychological reason.
It is a psychological reason. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Appreciate that. Thank you. So, okay, good. And what other violence you could see in the university? do you have violence in the university or in the universities? Do you think there is violence?
Yes,
Okay.
there is the harassment.
Uh-huh. Good. That is correct. Harassment. Okay. There is no screen مس غفران. أنا ما مشارك الشاشة بعدني لأن جاي أبدأ بالموضوع وبعدين أبدأ أشارك وياكم الأفكار. خلي أسمع منكم. Yes. حياك الله مس غفران. So the violence that you could see at the university, there are different types of violence. Okay, you have a student to a teacher. It's like, especially these days, we have heard students are fighting against teachers. Have you heard such stories? Have you seen? Yes?
It's happened in my
Yes.
school.
It happened in your school, Mr. Jafar, and Miss Anwar as well. So this is violence, okay? And also there is another type of violence, which is vice versa for the teachers to abuse. What is abuse? What is the meaning of abuse?
Treating someone badly.
To abuse someone is to treat badly. I have written the word to you in the chat box. Okay? Good. And do you think this is a good thing? No. It's not a good thing. It's something bad. Good. And what about domestic violence? Do you know what domestic violence is?
Yes.
Okay. Could you give me an example? Could you
Maybe
explain?
someone else wants to try to answer.
No,
I
it's
don't want
fine.
to take on.
Go ahead. No, I will give a chance to
Well,
everyone.
domestic violence is that the violence that happen inside the house, like when the parents abuse their children, or
Okay.
the husband abuse his wife, or something like that.
That is correct. Very good. And nowadays, it's a common problem in the community. We have, a wife also abusing a husband is abusing a wife. So it's a domestic violence where it happens inside the family. Okay. So as parents, do we have fathers and mothers in the class here tonight? Do we have fathers or mothers? Yes. Okay. Do we have fathers? أكو عندنا آباء أو أمهات بداخل المحاضرة حاليا? Do we have fathers and mothers? No? Yes? Okay, no problem.
I am mother.
Okay, good. الله يحفظهم إن شاء الله لك, Miss Sarah. So, is there a
Thank you.
sound or it is near you that they will, Miss Haneen? I'm sorry, I did not understand what exactly you mean, Miss Haneen. Do you have...
العفو الصوت راح فصل النت يعني وهسه رجع.
Oh, okay, welcome back. Yes. So, okay, good, Miss Zainab. So, as a father or as a mother, what is the best way to educate the family members as children not to abuse or perform domestic violence among the family members? What can you do to help your family to be educated, to understand that is not a good thing? What do you think? How would you start educating, the family members? Yes, as a mother or as a father. What do you think? What can you do? Did you understand the question? سؤال صعب لو أوضحها بالعربي شوية. Okay. Yes.
I'm not a mother, but I think there's many
Inshallah, in the
ways.
future. Yes. Okay.
There's many ways to learn your child to avoid the violence.
Very good.
Number one, you have to check their friends type of your
Good.
child.
Very good.
Secondly, you have to decrease the electronic games, or what they say,
Okay. The
Yeah.
virtual world. Virtual world.
watching the violence in the television, like the movies.
Okay. Very
Would
good.
reduce the violence inside the family members.
Very good. So educating them not to use, technology, or, to watch some videos about violence. Very good. Thank you. What else, ladies and gentlemen? Even if you are not a father or not a mother, it's okay. You can, of course, you have children at home, maybe your brothers or your sisters. Yes, Miss Sarah, would you like to speak? Or Mr. Haidar, Miss Anwar, Mr. Ja'far, anybody? Miss Wi'am? Yes, don't worry, it's okay. Okay, so Mr. Malik translated the question and some of our discussions in Arabic. Okay, okay.
Sorry, tonight I can't participate, Mr. Adi.
It's okay, no problem. Welcome back, no problem. Okay, I will change the question about violence. About violence. Okay, so as a man or as a woman in a society, in a conservative society, what is conservative? Yes.
أعتقد محافظ.
Very good.
محافظ.
صح صح. Yes, conservative بمعنى بمجتمع محافظ. It's like it is hard for some people to do some things that are not allowed in some families. Okay, good. So now if I ask you about violence, do you believe that people who are violent, okay, can always be violent, or they can sometimes understand this is not a good thing? Yes? Mm-hmm. Of course.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Of course. Do you believe that people who are always violent, okay, do they have to be all the times violent, or they have, they may change in the future? What do you think? And then I will ask another question. Yes.
Well, violent people, they didn't born being violent.
Okay, good.
Maybe something happened during their childhood that made them change to this violent character.
Okay. Good.
So maybe if he or she cured himself from this childhood issues, maybe he can change.
Very good. Good. That's a good point. Very good. Okay. I will explain something to you. I have written 2 words to you in the chat box. Have you seen them?
Yes.
Yes.
Shifting point. Okay. So in each one and every one of us should have a shifting point. There is a time, okay, like you discovered that you should not have done something bad, but now you understand or realized that this is the good thing. So either when you were a child or now. So about a shifting point is a time where you changed your personality. It's like you started to understand the life perspective. This is the idea. So a shifting point. So now my question is, what vocabularies, what words can come to your mind when you think of the word violence? Now I need you to speak any word. Hit me with the words. Any word. أي كلمة تيجي على بالكم لما تسمعون كلمة violence. Any word. Yes.
Extortion.
Very good. Okay.
Bullying.
Bullying. What is the meaning of extortion?
ابتزاز يعني.
Very good. Good. I have written the word for you. أنا كتبتها حتى الكل يستفاد منها. Okay. ابتزاز الإلكتروني.
Or we can say blackmailing.
Blackmailing. Very good. Sometimes it happens with some companies. That is correct. Very good. And what other words can you say about violence? بعد كلمات أخرى عن العنف. If you can't speak, you can write.
Racist.
I'm sorry, Mr. Jafar.
Racist.
Racist, racism. Okay, very good. Uh-huh. Good. And
Harassment.
harassment. Thank you. And Miss Haneen?
Exploitation.
Exploitation. That is correct. Very good. Exploiting. Okay, very good. And okay. كلمة يتحمل، يعني الشخص يتحمل هذا الكلام، يتحمل هذا العمل. ممكن تسمع جملة. What is يتحمل in English?
Tolerance.
Tolerance.
Endure.
Endure. So to endure اللي هو يتحمل. Tolerance هو السماح أو العفو. تمام. Very good. To be tolerant. Very good. Thank you, Miss Haneen, and thank you, Miss Anwar. Okay. Is it Anwar or Anwar? Sorry, يعني.
It's Anwar.
Anwar. Okay. Thank you. Good. Okay. I just want to make sure of the pronunciation. But very good. Thank you so much. Okay. Here comes another question. Here comes another question. Do you believe that children are violent? Yes? If yes, how? Could you give me an example? Do you believe that children are violent? Are they?
Children, when they are born, they are like a white page.
Okay.
So whenever his how do you say it? His environment
Okay.
that he lives in
Okay.
affects his personality.
Good.
He will change. Maybe he will be good or bad. He will be he will bully other people or not. It's just according to his environment that he lives in.
Okay.
According to the issues that happened to him, as I mentioned before.
Very good. So it depends on the environment. Thank you. Mr. Ahmed Al-Qannas, would you like to speak? Do you believe children are violent? Okay. Anybody from the beautiful members?
Yes, sometimes when
Yes, Mr. Jafar, Habibi.
when the father and the mother punish them harshly,
Good.
they can be violent.
They can be violent. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Good. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Good. So tonight's topic is about violence and its types. As we can see, there are different types of violence. We have, like we could say, physical violence, verbal violence, emotional violence, feelings as well. So it's like you can hurt someone by words, you can hurt someone by the physical abuse. So it depends. These are different types of violence. Okay, good. And we have seen different types of violence in our country, and especially in the recent days or nowadays in Iraq. There is a lot of violence happening around it from the south to the north. We have seen, heard, or somebody has talked to us about it. Yes, thank you. If you have no questions, I am going to ask you some questions about the other topic, which is really interesting, and then we can go back to talk about violence. Do you have any questions or anything to add about violence?
I wanted to ask you about something. When
Go
you
ahead.
mentioned the shifting point, do you mean it like, does it happen in a positive way or not?
No,
Like,
it
is it a
depends.
positive shift?
It depends. It might be
So,
negative or it might be positive. So there are people, I don't mean anything personal. There are people like at a certain time they discover that they now can, be self-dependent. So this is a shifting point. Okay, this is a positive one. But the other one, and you know what I'm talking about, there are also shifting points, but they're not the good ones. They could be the bad ones. Did you understand?
Yes, sir. I thought it's just a positive one.
No, a shifting point could be either. Okay, thank you. Good. Any other questions from the ladies, from the gentlemen? Very good. It's a nice discussion. So now let's, hold the steer and let's sail to talk about diseases. Okay, so this is an interesting topic. God forbid. What is the meaning of God forbid? God forbid.
لا سمح الله.
لا سامح الله. Inshallah, everyone is okay. Everyone is safe for you all. No diseases. Nobody likes to visit the hospital, and nobody wants to go there. So God forbid. We are going to talk about diseases just to improve the way of speaking. Okay, so if you have any idea about speaking, could you share it with, about diseases, could you share it with us? What do you know about diseases? What are the types of diseases? Which ones are most dangerous and which ones are the safest, I would say? Anybody knows any idea? Did you have the chance to read about them?
Virus diseases, immunity diseases,
Okay.
psychologist diseases,
Okay.
cancer diseases.
Very good. Good. Miss Anfal, is this the first time for you with us?
Yes.
Welcome to the class. Okay. Thank you. Good. And Miss Noor, thank you.
Yes.
Good evening.
Thalassemia.
Yes.
Thalassemia disease, aplastic anemia disease, hepatitis disease, virus corona,
Okay.
I don't know, cancer,
Cancer.
ALL, cancer,
Good.
leukemia,
Good.
Wilms tumor,
Yes.
I
Very
think
good. Good.
many diagnosis.
Yes, there are different types of diseases. These types are, we're not doctors. We're not, studying that field of study, but we are trying to speak about what is related to diseases. So, there are diseases that I would call them contagious. What is the meaning of contagious?
معدية.
Very good. Contagious. Could you name any disease that is contagious?
Measles, chickenpox,
Chickenpox, measles, COVID. Okay.
There's a lot of contagious.
A lot of diseases, yes. Okay. Miss Haneen, yes. And?
I think all the disease related to virus are contagious.
Contagious.
Like the monkeypox.
Okay.
Virus, AIDS.
Good.
Influenza.
Good. Okay. What about chronic diseases? What is chronic?
There's a
Sorry again, ladies. Miss Haneen. Or
there's a chronic and acute disease.
So chronic, the diseases that can't be cured, or it is hard to get rid of them.
Related for a long time with you.
Yes, they stay for a long time with people. It's like
hi Mr. Ali,
hello,
asthma.
lovely evening. Yes.
Miss you so much, Mr. Ali,
Me too, Habibi. Thank you.
and I miss your lectures.
Welcome to the class. Welcome. Okay.
Thank you so much. Hi,
Yes.
others.
Welcome. Yes. So, yeah, these are the diseases that. What about Allah yakifikum shar? God forbid. What about cancer? Is it chronic or it's contagious?
Chronic.
Chronic.
It's chronic.
It's chronic, so it's hard to get it cured. Okay. And what about this word? What about the word rush? What is rush?
مثل الطفح الجلدي.
Very good. That is
Yes,
correct.
yes, yes.
Uh-huh. Rush is also a disease. Okay.
And German asthma.
The
Sorry,
asthma.
German asthma. Yes, German
Yes,
asthma.
it is asthma.
It's also in skin. I think it's disease in skin.
Okay. Good. Very good.
Blood pressure and
Blood pressure,
diabetes. Both of them are the most famous Iraqi diseases.
Yes, they're very common diseases, okay, in Iraq, and everybody, it's like whenever people get older, mashallah, all have diabetes and blood pressure. Very good, thank you. So, yes, and what are the most dangerous diseases that you have heard about? Very dangerous diseases.
Cancer.
Cancer.
My answer? Yes, yeah, the most common cancer and SARS, I think,
Yes.
because it's average of deaths.
Mm-hmm.
The average of this, I think, 80 or 90%.
Very good.
It's much more. Yes, it's much more than cancer.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Very
Yes.
good.
I have read. Yes, I have read this article. SARS and I think it's the name of one disease that widely spread in Africa, especially
Ebola.
in water. Yes, Ebola. Yes,
Ebola. Okay. Ebola.
Yes.
That's also a contagious disease. Okay. If we can talk now, we are in the COVID era. That COVID is with us most of the times, has been with us. So, can anybody explain the way that we get infected? It's like, can you talk about the way that how does the virus penetrates the human body and stays inside, and some people who carry the virus, they just die sooner. So can anybody explain the process of getting the virus? How? It's okay, you can just, yeah, we're not doctors.
As
Yes, Habibi, Mr. Abdullah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Ali.
No.
But as I know, coronavirus and the other viruses could be transmitted.
Yes. Mr. Abdullah, you are breaking up. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Mr. Abdullah.
No,
Yes.
can you? Because
Yes.
I'm beside air conditioner.
Ah, okay. I see.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
In some cases we got. In some cases we are. We got like flu or some diseases that makes us our immune system destroyed, or even though less efficiency. So in this time, this virus get used and utilize the chance to transmit to for the ones whose his immune system, as I have mentioned, became less efficiency or became weaker.
Uh-huh.
This is as I know. I'm not a doctor, but this is my vision
Yes.
about this.
We are not
topic.
doctors. Okay. Very good. Very good. And thank you, Mr. Abdullah. And
You're welcome, sir.
yes. What organs does COVID attack in the human body. So from other people, maybe from Miss Anfal or Mr. Ja'far, of course you have read and heard stories in the news. Okay, you don't like to talk about diseases. Yeah, but it's like Ms. Zainab, this is a topic to improve our language. So I know diseases are something scary, and it's also hard because of the vocabularies. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Respiratory system.
Respiratory. Yes. I'm writing this. So the respiratory, the lungs. So COVID gets control over the lungs. Where these lungs look like balloons, where they're full of air, and then this virus stays there and tries to decrease the air inside the balloons, where this causes a problem in the human body to breathe. So that's a problem. Very good. Very good. Okay. Good. Any other ideas about COVID? Any other ideas? If you go back to the time where COVID started, did you believe there was COVID or not? Did you believe there was COVID or not?
Yes, I believed.
You believed. Okay.
The moment I thought about it, I believed.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good. That is good. So, if it comes to talk about COVID, what vocabularies can come to your mind about COVID? Yes. يلا شباب وبنات. What vocabularies can come to your mind about COVID? Yes. الكلمات تجي بالكم لما نسمع. Yes. Okay. Miss Anfal.
Vaccine.
Vaccine. Good. Good job.
Hand washing.
Okay. Washing hands. Very good. And
Mask.
face masks. Very good. Okay. And المعقم شنو هو
Social
بالإنجليزي؟
distance.
Very good. Thank you. المعقم شنو هو؟ Yes. Yes. خلصت كوفيد معقم؟ Yes. Okay.
Alcohol.
No, not alcohol. It is sanitizer. I have written the word to you. Sanitizer. Or sterilizer. Very good. Sanitizer and sterilizer. Very good, Miss Zainab. كل المعقم هذا لما تروحون للصيدلية. When you go to a pharmacy, you can always ask about sanitizers. You can just say, could you give me a sanitizer? They should understand. But very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good. Good. Very good. Okay. Any questions about diseases? I know it's not an interesting topic, but we need to talk about topics that you don't have ideas about. Okay. Good. So now if we are now we're talking about COVID, okay. شلون اقدر اقول انت ملقح ولا ما ملقح in English? Yes.
How do you vaccinate?
Okay. Another way. Thank you.
Are you take vaccine?
Okay. Thank you. Another way. Did you get vaccinated? Thank you, Ms. Zainab. Okay. You could always say, are you vaccinated? Are you vaccinated? Sorry. Are you vaccinated? Okay. Good. شنو نسمي الجرعة بالإنجليزي? Yes. جرعة.
Drug.
الدراج علاج. Very good. بس الجرعة نسميها dose.
Drug.
Drug علاج. Yes.
Dose.
Dose. Yes. Thank you. Drug تجي علاج بنفس الوقت بس ما تجي جرعة. Yes. Thank you. So dose. So you have taken the first dose, second dose, third dose, like that. Okay. So if I say are you vaccinated, وإذا تتأكد أنت إذا ملقح ماخذهن كلهن تقول are you fully vaccinated or you are partially vaccinated. Very good. Okay. Good job. Good job. طيب. هسه راح أسألكم سؤال بالعربي ونحاول نحوله للإنجليزي. مثلا تقول كان من المفروض أن لا أخذ اللقاح. شو أقدر أقولها بالإنجليزي هذه؟ كان من المفروض أن لا أخذ اللقاح. Yes.
I shouldn't take the vaccine.
I shouldn't take the vaccine. Thank you. Okay.
I suppose to not get the vaccine.
Okay, thank you.
I could not have taken the
Vaccine.
vaccine. Yes.
Yes, thank you. Okay, بعد thank you. شلون أقدر أقول كان من المفروض أن لا أخذ اللقاح. Very good, thank you. Good. Yes, بعد شباب وبنات. لا تخافون كله صح جاي تقولونه. وهسه راح نعطيكم الإجابة الدقيقة لهذه الترجمة. كان من المفروض أن لا أخذ اللقاح. Yes, how do you say that in English? أكو بعض طرق هواية.
I think make mistake when I have my vaccine.
Okay. So you can say I, thank you, should not have taken the vaccine. I should not have taken the vaccine. لكن بالواقع أنتوا أخذتوا الفاكسين. Okay? So I should not. Yes, Ms. غفران.
Sir, نقول I not sure taking the vaccine.
هم لا بأس. Very good. Yeah. ممتاز. أنا ما جاي أقول جملكم خطأ، لكن دائما أكو جمل تكون دقيقة تنطي المعنى الحرفي. But very good. Yes, Miss Anwar. Miss Noor, sorry.
I think I had to don't take the vaccine.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Miss Sarah إذا موجودة تحبين تشاركينا شلون أقدر أقول كان من المفروض أن لا أخذ اللقاح. Okay. تمام. واحد من الشباب أو البنات. But very good. Very good. Thank you. تمام. Good. لما نريد نتكلم خلي أشارك الشاشة وياكم. Just a minute. Okay. So, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I see.
Okay.
Yes, I
Okay.
can. I see.
Okay, very good. لما نريد نتكلم عن فد شيء هو كان من المفروض مثلا أن أخذ أو أن لا أخذ. تمام؟ هنا should have could have موضوع المودل verbs. هنا يعمل هذا النطاق بهالموضوع هذا. طيب لو ردت استخدم بنفس الوقت القاعدة تقول فاعل plus should have plus pp plus complement. طيب what things that you should بعيد الصورة زينب. سوري تقدرين تكبرينها من يمك بالنقال نفس الوقت yes. Okay, thank you. So can you give me examples about this? تقدرون تعطوني أمثلة عن الموضوع هذا؟ Yes. should have تصريف الثالث الفعل. شنو الأشياء المفروض should have والأشياء المفروض shouldn't have. Yes, I should have مثلا studied, or I shouldn't have eaten, I should have visited. Yes شباب وبنات, let's try. جملة حول هذا الموضوع. No. Okay. Your voice. Oh, okay. صوتي ما واضح. Breaking up. Can you hear me? أكو أحد يسمعني؟ Yes, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Now, yes, now I hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I don't know. There is a problem with the internet. Okay. Okay. So can you
No
give
problem.
There's always a problem with the internet in Iraq.
me... That is a problem. Yes. That is a common problem in Iraq, unfortunately. Okay. So what to do with it? This is the way it started. Okay. Good. So now maybe I am going to change the topics. I'm going to ask you different questions. Okay. I'm going to give you a question that is related to the time being here. Have you ever studied online? Have you ever taken online classes? Yes? No?
This is the first time for me.
Uh-huh. Okay. I mean university classes. No? Online classes? Welcome, Mr. Jafar. Yes, okay. I said, have you ever studied online? Like at the university or at school? Have you studied? No? ما حد أخذ محاضرات online?
Yes,
Yes? Okay.
yes, I studied.
You studied online? Okay. Good. Good. Okay. And do you believe that online classes are better than in-person classes? Which classes are better? What do you think? Do you believe that online classes have more value than the in-person classes? Uh-huh. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? And which
No, I don't
yes,
think
you
so.
don't think, Mr. Jafar? Okay.
Yes.
But why you don't think that the online classes have the same value as in-person classes?
Because the in-person classes that you can talk to your teacher face to face.
Uh-huh. Good. That is the reality of teaching. Okay. Good, good. And other ideas? Thank you, Mr. Jafar. What do you think about online classes, especially in the time of COVID? Yes, Miss Noor.
I think is my present in going to school is the best, because if the online is not transfer information for another people or not explain anything. I think that's
Okay. Thank you. Very good. Any other answers from the ladies, from the gentlemen? Which one would be your favorite and why? Is it online or in person? Mm-hmm. Okay, no problem. Good, good, but very good, very good. Let's change the questions. Let's talk about classes inside school or university. Let's take you back to maybe a few years ago, or like 2 or 3 years ago. Let's talk about what is or was the favorite subject at school or at university, and why. What was your favorite, okay, school subject or university subject, and why? Yes?
Of course, English.
English, good. Why? Because of the teacher or because you love English?
Because I love the languages and the English.
Very good. So, how many languages do you know or do you speak? Very good.
3.
3. Good. So, English,
Yes.
Arabic, and
Japanese.
Very good. Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay. It is. They say it is not hard. It is easy.
Yes, it is, because some words it's from English in Japanese
Okay.
language.
Well, the only one word or two words I know is the first one is konnichiwa. I don't know the other one.
Yeah. Konnichiwa means hello.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Okay. Thank you. Good. Very good. Yes, and what other topics what is your favorite topic at a school or at university and why? Thank you, Mr. Jafar. Yes, from the ladies, from the gentlemen. يلا شباب وبنات. Yes. Yes. My favorite topic was at school actually was English. It was because of the teacher. I had a great teacher. He was my inspiration. He used to help me back then, and he used to teach us conversation, and he was the only person who actually made me love English. Okay, and I love it so much. What about you? Miss Noor, Miss Zainab, Miss Ghufran, Mr. Ammar, Mr. Haider, Miss Anfal. Yes, شباب وبنات. What was or is your favorite subject at school or at university?
My favorite subject is mathematics. Because okay, yes, because I like the numbers.
Good.
And the mathematics make me imagine. And
Very good. Very good.
That's it.
You imagine numbers. Thank you. Actually, thank you so much, Miss Anfal. السؤال هو شنو المادة المفضلة اللي كانت عندكم بالمدرسة أو بالجامعة وليش؟ Thank you. Very good. Okay. So, I actually don't like mathematics. I love numbers, but I feel mathematics is hard. I don't know. I always loved English. Very good. Thank you. Yes, Miss Tiba, Miss Noor, Miss Zainab, Miss Ronak. I will help you. Just try to speak about your favorite topic.
Yes, Sir Ali.
Yes, Miss Zainab.
Favorite subject is English poetry.
Very good. English poetry. Good. That is at a university. Thank you.
Yes.
Very good. Miss Noor?
In school, I don't have any subject, but just in university, I like genetic, biology, genetic, physiology, histology.
Oh, good. Good. Very good. Did you like it because of the teacher, or you liked it because you loved it?
Two.
Oh,
Both.
okay, both. Thank you. Thank you so much. Very, very good. Okay. And, yes, from the gentlemen or from the ladies, what is or was your favorite topic at school or university? Miss Tiba? And we have, yes, who's else? Mr. Ammar, Miss Ghufran. لحد يخاف, it's okay, just speak it out. Okay. Good. Okay. No problem. Huh. Okay, Miss Ronak. Yes.
مرحبا أستاذ علي.
مرحب. أهلا بيك وردة.
My favorite subject in school is English.
Good.
Because it is better to learn a new language. But in university, I have not yet enter enter the university.
Inshallah, you will enter the university. Inshallah, very good.
Inshallah.
Good job, very good. Okay, thank you, thank you.
Good
Yes.
evening.
Good evening, Miss Mitha.
Hi.
Remember, hi, hello.
Thank you.
Yes,
I'm good. Um,
welcome to the
my favorite.
class.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
My favorite subject was at school English, not because I like it, but because it's the easier one at exams. I wasn't need to study or to learn it a
Okay.
lot like other subjects. Yeah, but college it was phonetics. It was the I love it so much
Uh-huh.
because the teacher. Yeah,
Okay, so you studied English at the university?
yeah,
Very good.
yes,
And you love phonetics, right?
yeah.
Good, good. So you don't like grammar, Miss Mitha?
No, I like it, but it's like doesn't have emotion.
That
Like
is
it's
correct.
just
That is
yeah.
correct.
I don't know why.
Yeah, but thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Good
thank
job.
you.
Good job. Okay, so this is going to be the last question for you all. Okay, what do you think? What is or was the best way for you to improve your language? What is or was the best way that you are using, maybe, or you used to practice speaking? Can you enlighten me? Can you tell me? Is it like watching movies, listening to music, reading books, watching YouTube videos? Yes? What do you or did you do? Or what are you doing, Mr. Jafar?
Scrolling in the social media
Mm-hmm.
apps and watching movies and talk to myself
Very
in
good.
English.
Uh-huh. That is fantastic. Thank
Yeah.
you. Very good. And yes, from other people, from maybe Miss Tiba or Miss Noor.
Yes,
Yes, welcome. Hello.
listening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to
Good
the class.
evening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first, listening to the podcast, it's
Okay.
very,
Okay.
it's help you, really help you.
Mm-hmm.
English podcast, like Learn English Podcast Elementary, is
Uh-huh.
from British Council.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah, and watching video on YouTube with English language.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Good, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Tiba. Welcome to the class again. Thank you. Okay. Good. السؤال هو مس رونق. السؤال هو اللي هو شنو أفضل طريقة كانت أو كنت تستخدمها أو ما زلت تستخدمها للتعلم اللغة الإنجليزية؟ هل كانت هي مشاهدة التلفاز ولا الأفلام ولا قراءة الكتب أو الاطلاع على برامج السوشيال ميديا؟ What is or was the best way for you? Because I am going to give you some ways to help you. Yes, other people. So you are not practicing? You're not watching movies? YouTube channels? No? Okay, memorize sentences. Yes, Miss Anfal?
I'm practicing on Duolingo app,
Duolingo.
and sometimes
Yes.
and sometimes I listening to podcast channel
Good.
on Telegram.
Uh-huh. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There are a lot of ways to practice speaking and to improve language. Is of course the first and the only way I believe is to talk about different topics. So which means to speak outside the box. All of the times what makes the problem is we always speak about the same thing. المشكلة الأساسية اللي تمنعنا من التعلم هي فقط نتكلم بالموضوع اللي نعرفه، وهذه هي أكبر مشكلة، وأعتقد الكل راح يتفق بهذا الموضوع. لكن لما نتكلم عن موضوع احنا ما نعرفه، مثل اليوم الديزيزز، شوية شيء جديد وشيء غريب، والفايولنس نفس الوقت، هذا اللي راح يضيف إن إمكانية للغة. But very good, you all did a great job. Okay, we have come to the end of the class.